Two big updates are hitting Soulmasks on the 26th and it's going to be amazing. As you probably have noticed, we took a little break from Soulmasks because we had other games in the pipeline. Mainly I spent some time in Path of Exile and also a lot of time in Ark Survival Ascended. You can find my Ark dedicated channel here. That said, Soulmask is back with undoubtedly its biggest content update so far. Let's go through the announcement one by one and have a look what we can expect in a few days. This video is split into chapters, so if you want to skip between the different things, you either hover over the progress bar or check the description. First are the PvP dungeons. A new PvP gameplay feature called the Ancient Dungeon Arena will be added to the game. It opens at a specific time in the day on the server and will be filled with dangerous traps, enemies and ancient machinery. But also other Chieftains can enter and make your life miserable. The Ancient Dungeon is filled with ancient and mysterious gear and repair kits. It is only one of two places where you have access to them, so this is for sure worth the risk. This game mode will be available on official and unofficial servers. We will have a look at it later, if it will also be a PvP arena on PvE servers. Next are Transmogs. The update is called Fantastic Chieftains, and you can now finally change the appearance of every of your tribesmen into any character of the different tribes, even bosses. I'm curious on how this is going to look. In order to get the skin and the blueprints to it, you need to deter crafters of that specific tribe, or you can find them in the chest of the corresponding bosses. This will also make PvP quite spicy, because the skins hide the actual armor that you are wearing, so there's no chance of knowing what kind of enemy you are facing. The developers already mentioned that they will have a close eye on how this will affect the PvP gameplay. New structures. There are a ton more structures that are added to the game. One structure was actually suggested by players, and if I remember correctly, I think Firespark had this suggestion. There will be a Chieftain throne, one on which you can park your initial character. And it's massive. The next structure is a hidden treasure chest, so instead of hiding your most valuable things in little chests close to the mesh, close to your base, you can now hide them in the underground. We will also get a training dummy that will actually improve your fighting skills. While we usually went to the next camp and triggered the signal fires to get enemy waves, now we don't have to do that anymore. The mystical converter will turn resources that are stuck in your chest because your tribemen have been a little bit too eager with collecting into endgame resources. It can even be integrated into an automation circle in which your tribemen will fill it as soon as they will have too many resources. Now the next thing is pretty awesome. I have been an avid collector of tribesmen and I always had a hard time to dismiss them if I found someone better, as I have experienced adventures with every single of my tribesmen. But now you can store them in a hibernation pod, and then they will not count towards the tribe limit anymore, but they are stored away safely. The only thing you now need is a big freezer hole. And let's go to the next big announcement for the 26th of September. Modding. Yes, you heard it right. Modding will be added to the game with the new update, and players now have access to the Unreal Engine Devkit to make the mod of their dreams and upload it to the Steam Workshop. Mods are a great way to keep games alive even when players have already played through the main content, as it gives games a new way of playing it, depending on which mod is added. I'm honestly so excited to see how much work the devs have put into the game in the past months to get out this content, and I'm super excited what modders will make. Let me know what's your opinion about this update. Looking forward to be a fantastic chieftain. I hope to see you in the next video. Stay alive and thrive!